Hey guys, Nate here. So this is my long overdue beard tutorial. There's gonna be no fancy editing, none of that shit. Just me and what I do. And yeah, it's not really aimed at anyone in particular. It's just something I do, and if you want to do it and you want to know how to do it, here we go. Right guys, what you will need. So I tend to use a brown mascara. Black I find is too much. Sorry, just checking the dog. Black I find too much and it just doesn't look natural at all. But with the brown, it, yeah, just looks better. So the brush that I prefer to use, this is after like fucking extensive years practicing, this is the brush that I use. This is the one I bought at the moment. It's literally, I don't tend to buy any particular brown, it is just what they've got on the shelf, and that is what I go with. So you will need a brown mascara, a little like, I call it like a buffer brush, I don't know what it's actually for, but this is what I used, and our hairspray to keep it all in place. So guys, let's get to it. So with this, it's all about layering. So we want to start with our first layer. I did this pre-tea, it took a lot longer. I used to use the little white hairs on my face. Just build it up, brush, let it dry, do the next layer, and then just keep going and going and going until you've got sort of your desired outcome, I guess. As I've started transitioning and I've got my little mustache and a couple of chin hairs, it is becoming a lot easier just to pop it on and a lot quicker. So yeah. Right, so we take our little brush and then we are literally just going over the hairs. Like I said, you need to do it lightly, otherwise you end up with loads of shit all over your face. Dark already. So this just makes me feel, I don't know, less dysphoric, makes me feel more manly. Not that you need a fucking beard to be manly, but if you get like any random fucking lumps or anything on your face, don't worry too much, that's what a buffer brush is for. Like I said guys, this video is gonna be rough as fuck. Right, these are just the bits that I like to do. I guess you can style it any way you like. But I tend to do my top, my little hair, like soul patch, and then underneath. This bit is what makes your beard look thick. Under here, I don't really worry too much about any of this bit on my face. I'll try and do it in here, I'll try and do it in the mirror and look at you. I'll also ignore my face as I'm pulling as well. To you. Alright, just going under the chin. So this is what I find really hard, is the chin and around here. This is where I get most messy. So I tend to go really, really light on these bits, sort of more dark here, because it's just easier to do this bit. So I start sort of like back quite far and then go forward, so I'm trying to catch every hair rather than just starting on the hair because you're not going to get it properly. Like I said, guys, don't worry too much. You get loads of shit everywhere. We can buffer that off, no bother. So you got a top done, and then underneath. And now I'm trying to put a little bit here and here, just because it helps with that jawline. Try to make sure you're in the camera. So nice and light when you go up. If you're holding it onto your skin, you're gonna get a massive streak up your face. Practice. Next side. I always end up with like one side is better than the other. I can't seem to make it perfect both sides, but hey ho. Right guys, so once you're sort of happy with your base layer and where you want it to go, so I've got a little sideburn, bits under my chin, and that side. Now we need to wait for it to dry. Usually in this time I'd be smoking a joint, but I don't know, I don't think that's very appropriate on camera. Not that if any of you have seen my Instagram, like it'd be any different to any other day. Yeah, so wait for it to dry. If you go in too early, you end up smudging it all over your face. So it's good to give it a good like couple of minutes and then carry on from there. This is the fun bit. I just got the dog here with me, we're just chilling. You started hiding like random places in the bedroom when we're getting ready in the mornings, I don't know why. Yeah. Right guys, buffer brush. So you don't have to wait too long for it to properly dry. Just a couple of minutes, it's not really, I'm quite patient, so we take our little buffer brush. There's shit on it, it's my girlfriend's hair, it just gets everywhere. So yeah, take all that shit off. Take a little buffer brush and we're literally just going over everything, taking off those big sort of chunky lumps that are there, giving it the more sort of natural look. This also helps get any of the little things that are on your face, just to get them off as well, any little marks that you may have made. I think this is something I really struggle to find like on Instagram. Something I really struggled to find on YouTube was sort of beard tutorials and things. Like, I sort of just did this and progressed it from there. Like when I first started, it looked like a bag of shit. I remember wearing it for my first Pride, like I was pre-T, and we went into this fucking straight pub and I felt awkward as shit. So made sure that I perfected it for the next Pride. So you just keep brushing until you've got all the little lumps out. or any little marks off. I don't tend to worry too much under my chin because no one really looks under my chin. Yeah, make sure it's not all too clumpy. Cool. Second layer. I only put 2 layers on now because I don't need to put on as much since my facial hair started growing in, but I find 2 layers is enough and keeps you happy. So all we're doing is going over the little hairs that are already on your face just to darken them up a bit. So all you're doing is just going over everything you've already done again. Just tidying up. I always do that, I always get it on my plug. I'll fix that in a minute. Right. Yeah, just going over any little bits, filling in any gaps that you can see. Obviously the more layers you put on, the harder it starts to get to sort of manage, but I find that 2 layers is pretty perfect. Like I said, dudes, don't worry about any little lines or anything, we can fix them. Start doing it in that. It's like putting shaving faces, but you're adding the hair on. Just have a look round, see any patches that you see, just pop a bit more on. Still going pretty light. Every now and again I'll just dip back in, get some more. Right guys, so I'm gonna let it dry again. So we got sideburns, under our chin, other side, face. Yeah, it's a boring bit. I really want another face tattoo. I did promise my mum no, but I really want some script. Just above my eyebrow or something. I definitely need something here. I like being like symmetrical on my things. Just chat shit. No worries. Right guys, your second layer should dry a lot quicker because it's attached itself to the first. So with our second layer, it's just making it a bit darker again and just making those hairs ever so slightly longer. Whereas back to our little brush. Make sure there's no shit on it. And then again, brushing all that excess away. This is something I tend to do sort of every day, in the morning when I get up. It's become sort of like routine really. Keep working the hair. Get rid of all that shit. Oh yeah. Done. So by doing your little brushy thing in between, it makes it look a lot more natural, not so stiff. Probably should work on that bit a bit more. If you've got any patches or anything left, just take your brown brush again, just fill in any little bits, dry, back to that one. And then once you're happy, like I said, I've used it pre-tea, and I've got a complete full beard, sort of all the way up, but it did take a very long time to do, building up those layers and doing it slowly. If you rush it and go too fast, you do end up with loads of marks on your face and you'll have to start again. Last one, hairspray. So basically you're spraying yourself in the face with hairspray. It holds it, just makes it stay. It doesn't sort of fall out halfway through the day. And you are done. I hope you enjoyed the video guys. Massive love to all of you for watching. I hope this helps you in some way. I'm expecting to get some fucking negative comments, but who the fuck cares really? Enjoy your night guys.